Hello, receptive radio community, conscious visionary entrepreneurs, professionals, and just aware people in general. Thank you for being part of this community. Today, we're discussing going down the business rabbit hole. I've been down this rabbit hole for 3 whole days, and it's an interesting place. And it is a place where you can get stuff done. And that's what building a business is about, getting infrastructure, technology, systems, all working together in harmony, of course. We want them working together in harmony so that we can be really successful at the client fulfillment part. So for me, 27 years, I've been building the services, the product, learning how to deliver physically, like through me, my services, along with the education, the experience, and all the little things I've learned along the way to bring that to my clients. But, I wish I would have known this before. I should have been doing a lot of things um, to build the infrastructure and the systems of this business so that I can deliver it effectively. And I have visibility. So when we're building our business, we need to be visible. And there is so many little rabbit holes we can go down with technology. And now they're telling us that AI is, in 2 years, it's going to be the biggest thing out there. Where the internet, it took 10 years for us to all get online with that. And then it's like, oh, I gotta learn another thing. I have to learn another thing. And it's another rabbit hole. It's another rabbit hole. So what have I been doing for the last 3 days? I have finally, after putting it off for months, written content for sales pages. And then now I'm in the landing page place. And this has all been holding up my website launch. It's been holding up products and services that I have created last year from actually being available to people to buy. So how many of you have this happening to you where you have services and products, but you can't get the visibility or the tech to hook up and work to make people buy from you? Put a yes in the chat if you're watching the replay or if you're on live, and let me know. And then who is using new technology right now to actually build their business? I'm pretty sure it's a yes for everyone. We are constantly having to go down rabbit holes to learn. And it causes delayed gratification when we go down that rabbit hole because we have to give up something else to get into the rabbit hole. And so what I had to give up is the reason I had the 3 days to get this content done and get the landing pages started. I have not finished yet. Is I was booked to go to an event that I've already done before. And it was I didn't have to pay for it again, but it was there. And I had to make an executive decision to not go to the event and use that time that had already cleared my calendar to do this. And why did I make that decision? Because that is going to build my business and move it forward. Where, learning more about what I already know in my services wasn't the priority. So how often are you making a decision and choosing the priority that's going to launch your business and make money for you over, answering emails or taking phone calls or going for lunch and coffees or shopping and that kind of thing? Are you putting the business priorities first? Because it's very easy when you're an entrepreneur and you're working on your own, especially if you're a solopreneur, a coach or a consultant, to get distracted. And especially if you're working at home, there's so many dishes to be done or laundry to be done, but you really have to get into a space of being your own employee. And I met somebody today who's an AI expert, and he's become a member of our community. And I want to bring him on here to, all this AI. Who else? Every time they hear, "Oh, you should be using AI for that," cringes like, "Oh, I have to learn something else." If you do, put a yes in the chat, because I'm not trying. I am learning. I'm learning how to build landing pages, um, hook up forms and videos and buttons so that people can press the button and buy. And that is not something that I learned in school. It's not something that I learned in my accounting profession. I learned all of that different software, and that did take time. It took a whole year at the beginning to learn all these softwares, and then you're always learning more about what the software could do. So the people who are becoming experts in AI, you need to host training groups. You need to put together packages and programs for us to learn and do it at the same time. And I think that's something very valuable right now, because every time I'll go online and go down a rabbit hole, I would prefer to be getting guided by some human who already is the expert at it. And then that's how I learn. So that's one way I learn. But when I'm building a landing page, like yesterday and still today, there's a glitch in it. There's not a glitch. There's something I don't know how to do. So then I have to go to the help button, and there's no one to call for support. And, they only answer your question during certain hours, and that's not when I'm working on it. It just slows me down. And then that frustration builds up and causes me to give up potentially. And then I don't get it done. And then my calendar's full the next 2 days, and I have to wait to get it done. And so it's like building your business and putting all these systems together takes time. It takes care. It takes gardening your business, and you need to put it on your calendar. If you schedule it, it gets done. One of my favorite coaches, Del Lewis, who was helping me yesterday, that's his famous saying. Like, he says that all the time. And my calendar is scheduled like that. And sometimes my calendar is overwhelmingly scary, because I've said I'm going to do it, and then I run into a tech problem and I can't do it. So I'm just looking at my notes here. Time and energy and care, gardening your business, going down the rabbit hole, getting delayed gratification, the carrot later, so that you can get the stuff done that's actually going to make you money. I'm also in a Manifest 50,000K challenge this month, which I've done, let's say, 1/5 so far. And doing that has helped me prioritize what is the most effective way that's actually going to grow the revenue for my business, so that I can reinvest it in the business and grow even more and build my client base. So, doing things that hook you up with success in a group format is really beneficial, because you have people cheering you on and people helping you out, and your mindset is shifting at the same time, helping to attract what you want. And then the effortlessness and flow comes. So delayed gratification, it's a sacrifice. So what are the benefits of going down a rabbit hole? You're going to get stuff done. You're going to get stuff done, and then you won't have to do it again. And then you'll also be the expert at how it works. So what I did with this content, I have 4 landing pages that I wanted to build. I batched them. I wrote all 4 of them at one time. And then I sent them to my coach, Del, for review. He gave me a few tweaks, and then I fixed all of them at the same time. So batching does work. It takes a little bit to get in the habit of batching, but it does work. And what is another benefit? You make more money everything you're doing when you put it into batches or big time blocks and get stuff done, these are money making, business building projects that you're doing. They are valuable to get done. You want to be focusing on that. Then you learn how to do it and you become an expert at it. And then next time you need to write content, you know how to do it. You also have the ones that you already wrote to follow from and use again. We want to be talking about the same things all the time. So for me, it's purpose, it's power, it's prosperity. And so I always want to be bringing that into my content and then getting better and better at delivering that message that you want to align with your purpose. Your business is aligned with your purpose. You're going to be powerful when that is aligned. And you're going to be prosperous when everything is working together, creating prosperity. So prosperity is not just money, prosperity of time, prosperity of fun, fulfillment, generosity, giving. And when you have an idea that is, you know that it's a $60 million idea, for example, you want to put time towards that because that's a long game activity and it will take time to generate that. What's another benefit? You're gardening your business. You have to keep gardening your business. You have to keep pulling the weeds from the rows of carrots so that there are good food, good things coming up all the time. What are the drawbacks of going down the rabbit hole? You have to put off other things. So for 3 days, I was already planned to go to an event. I did not answer my email while I was working. I looked at it in the morning and I looked at it at the end of the day. I did not go to every email that popped up. And guess what? While I was working and focusing, I got the most emails I've ever gotten. It was just like a test, showing up just to see if I was going to distract myself by answering every little email out there. So instead, I batch my emails now. That's a time when I reply. And then I can be open and receptive and communicate effectively instead of rushing back and forth, multitasking. And one of the drawbacks of going down the rabbit hole is you might have to work overtime. But guess what? You're the employee of your business. It's for you. It's for you. And the benefits are going to be worth it. So delayed gratification and sacrificing in the short term for long-term benefits, going down rabbit holes that will pay off. Because I know that when I'm multitasking, when I'm email, phone call, client fulfillment, let's write some content for a media post, do a graphic. When I keep going around in those types of directions, like a hopping bunny, I get tired fast. And at the end of the day, I don't want to work overtime. But if I stay focused in chunks of time and, client fulfillment, then project, emails, I am able to manage my energy and time better. And so are you. So I want to do a little practice to help us focus and call in the ally of the sun. The sun can help us to be present, raise our life force, raise our energy, raise our inspiration, grow us into who we really want to be and grow our business, grow all these seeds that we've been planting for many, many years. And now we're either adding on a new system or a new technology or learning a new part of the business to keep up with all of the marketing and sales lead gen opportunities out there to stay ahead of the curve. You want to do something to keep you present. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just be open to being present, receptive, energized, and getting filled up with clarity and focus. So imagine above you is a sun. right above the top of your head, right above the crown chakra. And it can be close, a few feet above you. You can imagine it pretty close. And just imagine that you're asking that sun to call back all of your energy from the past, all of your energy that's in the future, and call it all back and get it into the sun, where the sun now is resetting it for present time. So all of your energy from the past and future is now in this sun, and it's all reset to be here now in the present. And now imagine that sun is dropping down like a column into your head center, into your body, into your heart, into your lower belly, going all the way down into your legs and filling you up 100%, resetting everything inside of you to present time. And you're using your imagination, you're using your breath to see this radiant light expanding into every part of you from inside, the sun, this present time sun. And your breath is relaxing you into focus, into clarity. And every breath you take is raising your energy, expanding your clarity, expanding your focus, guiding you to be present and here now. So that after this episode, you're going to go and use that energy to focus on one of the most priority business or goals that you have to move your business forward, to grow it. And that can be networking, that could be client fulfillment, that could be creating content, that could be emailing. But whatever you go to next after this call, you're going to do it until it's done. And then you're going to get your carrot afterwards. Just keep feeling in and opening up to your clarity, your focus, expanding inside of you like a radiant sun. And you can imagine it even coming outside your body into your energetic field around you. And imagine about arm's length, there's a boundary around this field. And it's containing all that life force, that growing energy of focus and clarity inside your field. Raising your power to focus and be clear. How this life force is going to support you with completing projects today. Maybe it helps you with setting up a schedule of organization and prioritizing your calendar. And all day long, you're going to be clear, focused, energized, and available to work for your business on the most priority thing. Because you're here now. And you're going to stay in the here and now. And you will be amazed at how good everything works out for you. And you can do this practice every day. It takes a few minutes. Just set yourself for present time, open up your clarity and focus, and be energized in your own life force and in the life force of the sun that grows really good things. So thanks for watching. Leave any comments in the post, and I'll see you next week. Have a great day.